You are listening to The Vocal Technologist. Spoken tech for your ears.
Welcome to Vocal Technologist. You've sent us some really fascinating sources on cybersecurity this week. Lots happening.
Absolutely. A real mix of challenges and some clever responses, too.
Our goal today is pretty simple. Cut through the tech speak, get to the core of what's going on, and, make sense of it all for you.
Exactly. It's not just about listing events. We want to connect the dots, why these things matter in the bigger picture of digital security. Give you that context.
Okay, let's get into it then. The recent data breaches. Wow. It really feels like no one is safe, does it?
It certainly seems that way. The range is quite striking.
Take Gloucester County in Virginia. Your sources mention over 3,500 employees hit by ransomware back in April.
Yeah, Black Suit Ransomware gang claimed that one.
And the data stolen was .oof. Names, driver's licenses, bank accounts, health insurance numbers, medical info, even social security numbers, just deeply personal stuff.
It's a stark reminder, isn't it, that personal data is still a huge target. And it wasn't just them.
No, Paddy Power and Betfair too, part of Flutter.
Right. Customer details like usernames, emails, contacts, bits of addresses.
But crucially, no passwords or payment data there.
Thankfully, no. That's a key distinction. But still, it shows the breadth. And then there's Bitcoin Depot.
Ah, yes, nearly 27,000 crypto users. What did they lose?
Names, addresses, driver's license numbers, again, valuable identity info.
So is there a pattern here? What's the common thread?
Well, ransomware is obviously still a massive threat. But beyond that, it seems attackers are grabbing comprehensive personal profiles. Not just financial data, but info useful for, like, identity theft, maybe future phishing.
Right, building up dossiers. And Nippon Steel Solutions got hit, too, through a zero-day exploit, apparently?
Yeah, exploiting a vulnerability that wasn't even publicly known yet. That's always a tough one to defend against.
Okay, so that's the impact. What about the how? Your sources also highlighted some really interesting vulnerabilities. Some old, some new.
Yes, let's dig into those. Some are quite surprising.
Like this ServiceNow flaw, Counter-Strike. Sounds intriguing.
It is. Basically, if access controls aren't set up perfectly, users might be able to view restricted data just by counting records.
Counting. How does that work?
Well, even if you can't read the data itself, a misconfiguration might let you see how many records match certain criteria. And sometimes, just knowing the count can leak sensitive information indirectly. Classic access control mistake.
Clever, in a devious way. And then there's this 20-year-old NTFS flaw. Seriously.
Believe it or not, yes. NTFS, the main Windows file system.
20 years, how is that still a thing?
Legacy code can be persistent. This one can be triggered using specially crafted virtual hard disk files, VHDs.
And it leads to?
Kernel-level code execution, meaning potentially full control of the system's core.
Yeah.
Bypasses some safety checks in the log file service. It's pretty serious for such an old bug.
Mind-boggling. Okay, what else? Citrix Bleed too.
Yeah, the NetScaler flaw. Proof of concept exploits are out now.
So people know how to use it.
Exactly. It's a subtle bug, a format string issue, but it can let attackers steal active user session tokens.
So they can basically hijack someone's logged-in session without needing a password.
Precisely. Very dangerous. And then, almost ironically,
The one.
Microsoft themselves confirmed Windows Server Update Services WSUS is broken.
Wait, the thing that delivers the security updates?
The very same. It wasn't syncing properly with Microsoft Update, meaning critical patches weren't getting deployed to Windows Server.
It's not good. Like the mechanic forgetting to install the brakes.
It's a significant gap in the defense chain, definitely. So you see the range. Misconfigurations, ancient bugs, modern exploits, even broken update systems. The attack surface is just immense.
It really is, from user permissions right down to the operating system kernel and the update process itself.
Which underlines why defense has to be layered. No silver bullet.
Okay, but it's not all doom and gloom. The sources also point to some smart people working on defenses, right? Let's talk solutions.
Yes, absolutely. There's a lot of innovation happening on the defensive side, too.
Like enforcing least privilege in AWS. That sounds fundamental.
It is. Basic idea. Only give users the absolute minimum permissions they need. Your sources mention tools like AWS Access Analyzer to check who has external access.
And using last access data.
Right, to see which permissions aren't even being used. Clean them up. Also, CloudTrail for tracking API calls and the IAM policy simulator to test policies before deploying them.
So you can really fine-tune permissions and automate it with Lambda.
Yep, makes it manageable. It's all about reducing that potential attack surface created by overly broad permissions.
Speaking of AWS complexity, Fox Security found nearly 2,000 different ARN formats, Amazon Resource Identifiers.
2000. It just shows how complex cloud environments are and why really understanding these identifiers is critical for security. A small mistake there can open a big door.
Wow. Okay, what other tools are helping?
There's Kingfisher from MongoDB. It's an open source tool for scanning code for leaked secrets, like API keys.
We hear about secret scanning a lot. What's special here?
Kingfisher is built in Rust, it's fast, and crucially, it actively validates the secrets it finds against APIs in real time.
Ah, so it checks if the key actually works.
Exactly. Cuts down massively on false positives,
Yeah.
which is a huge time sink for security teams. Uses smart pattern matching too, supports hundreds of detection rules. It's about making secret scanning more practical and less noisy.
That makes sense. Proactive validation seems key.
It really is. And collaboration too, like the Huntress and Microsoft partnership.
What's the goal there?
Helping organizations, especially smaller ones, actually use the Microsoft security tools they might already be paying for, like Defender for Endpoint. Huntress provides 247 security operations center services on top.
Bridging that expertise gap.
Precisely. Making powerful tools more accessible and effective for everyone, not just large enterprises with huge security teams.
So pulling this all together, it's this constant back and forth, isn't it? Threats evolve, defenses adapt, a perpetual motion machine of digital security.
That sums it up pretty well. It's a dynamic field, always changing. Constant vigilance and adaptation are key.
It really makes you think.
Indeed. And maybe a final thought for you listening. Where in your own digital world could applying that least privilege idea make a real difference? Or maybe just double-checking a configuration or two. It's often the simple things.
Spoken Tech for your ears.